Hi, welcome back to Hecate's Hearth. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be doing a pick a card reading looking at the next 7 days. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for your support. May all who enter this space be blessed and be a blessing to this channel. Okay, so we have 3 piles. Pile number 1 with amethyst. Pile number 2 with malachite. And pile number 3 with celestite. So go ahead and choose your pile. Once you've chosen your pile, you can find the timestamp down below in the description box. If you need more time, you can pause the video. And remember, these are collective readings on YouTube. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Always use discernment. And if you want a personal reading, the information is down below in the description box. Okay, I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1, you chose this amethyst. Let's go ahead and see what is going on for you, pile number 1. Tuning into, actually, let me put my oil on. This is my third eye oil. Especially since it's early. I feel like I do best more towards the evening, but I wanted to get this posted early enough on today, which is Sunday, for the week ahead. Okay, tuning into pile number 1. Those that chose pile number 1, may I connect with their energy. I could say, may I be a clear channel for those that chose pile number 1 by your power, hail, and blessed beauty. Okay, we have Perth row. So there's some kind of surprise or some kind of area in which you had a lack of clarity that's coming to clarity. Okay, something is ending this week. Something that is ending, or you're going through a major transition, but it is positive. It is leading you towards more success, more opportunities. Okay, but there may be some things around it where it's not super clear, or a lot of unknowns with this new direction that you're headed in, or this new beginning. What's happening with pile number 1 for the next 7 days? What's happening for pile number 1 over the next 7 days? Yeah, I was thinking with that Perth row, you're going to need to use your intuition to navigate the way forward, to navigate the lack of clarity or certainty. What's happening for pile number 1 over the next 7 days? And I'm specifically thinking of one of the tea leaf cards, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So coming up with a good plan moving forward. I feel like it's more like uncertain times. Things are uncertain at this time. Things are not set in stone. What's happening for pile number 1 over the next 7 days? Could be things changing around your work or what you do, transition around work and money. Again, I feel like it's a change for the better ultimately. This change, this transition, this ending. Yeah, it's going to lead you on the path to success, to victory, to overcoming obstacles, to overcoming a period of stagnancy or things not working out, things not moving forward, you are shifting out of that energy. This is like reaping what you've sown, right? Karma. So you planted good seeds, you took good actions, you made good decisions, and this is what's leading to this redirection, this ending, this transition, this change that is ultimately for the better. Yeah, for a lot of you, like I said, it's career path change. Some of you, it might be, I'm not really seeing the traditional cards about moving, but I'm getting for some of you, it might be moving. Maybe it's like moving to a new job, a new location, or making some kind of change around your living situation. But definitely for most of you, I feel it's career. It's what you do for work, for a living. Some of you are having victory and success in a legal matter. For those of you that resonates. Okay, whatever this change in career or money is going to be long term, or you're going to be doing it for a long time. It's going to bring you money, but it's not like fast money. It's money that comes in slow and steady. Money that you're going to be working for. It's going to be a career or job or business that you build. Over time. So this could be, for some of you, the beginnings of a new business. Some of you, this is the beginnings of investing in something. That could be stocks. It could be some kind of assets like property or house. Some of you could even be like education. Or just investing in yourself. We have prison. Well, that's interesting because I did have like for those of you dealing with a legal situation, you're going to have success with that. So you could be avoiding jail or prison if you're dealing with a legal situation that involves that on the table. We have great good fortune. So some kind of good news coming in. This could be a job offer. This could be, like I said, a legal decision that gives you success or victory. Maybe there's money that you get. Or for some of you, money that you get out of paying. For some of you, the prison card is representing getting out of this stuck energy, getting out of this stagnant energy, getting out of restriction through mainly flow of money, more money coming in, things getting moving with money. We have get together and cross. So this is some kind of hardship, loss, sorrow with the cross. We have get together. I feel like this is your friends or some type of group support situation that is helping you to overcome difficulties, or you might meet somebody at a gathering or get together, or maybe like a community festival or something where there's a lot of people gathered or a group of people gathered, where you meet the right people or an opportunity is presented that helps you overcome your hardship and difficulty. What's happening for pile 1 over the next 7 days? Some of you, this letter might be an invitation to a gathering. Gathering, party, celebration, festival, something like that. What is happening for pile number 7 over the next, pile number 1 over the next 7 days? I really could have used another cup of coffee, but I'm out and I don't feel like driving to the store just to get coffee. Someone will try to make you do something against your will, so stand strong with your boundaries. Okay, Don't allow anyone to manipulate you or try to talk you out of what you know is the right thing to do, the right direction to go in, the right decision to make. What's happening for pile 1 over the next 7 days? We have danger, especially in money matters, and success assured with good plans and hard work. Yeah, so it's like you're not out of the clear yet with the money, but like I said, with the Knight of Pentacles, you're slowly but surely going to get ahead. It's not something that comes in quick. You're going to have to work for it. It's going to take time, but you are being moved onto a trajectory that is going to lead to success. Victory in some endeavor, yeah. So this could be, like I said, victory in a court case, a legal matter. What else could it be? Victory in something to do with work. Maybe you get a promotion or a raise that you've been looking to get. A two-faced friend. Like this goes with this, somebody will try to do something against your will. So whoever is this pushy, aggressive person does not have your best interest at heart. This is coming from somebody who has ulterior motives. What's happening for pile 1 over the next 7 days? Okay, we have money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Well, that contradicts what I was saying with it's not going to come fast. Maybe for some of you, you are getting a little handout. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. April. So something significant about April. Time to go out and have fun. Yeah, that fits with the get-together. So yeah, you're being invited somewhere to do something fun. What else is happening for pile number 1 during the next 7 days? And we do have, didn't it say unexpected money? No, it says great fortune here. I did say some of you might win some kind of money in a legal battle, or receive some kind of offer of money. Some of you might be getting a gift of money. Maybe you're celebrating a birthday. Okay, let's get into this deck. What's happening for pile 1 over the next 7 days? Past life. Okay, so we did talk about karma here, so it could even be good karma coming from something you did in a past life or just in the past. Oh my goodness, my nose. What's happening for pile 1 over the next 7 days? Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Transformation fits with the I was card. Rune. Major endings, beginnings, transformation, transition. You have good fortune. Yeah, it's leading you to good fortune. Divine feminine. So be open to receive with that. It's also make me think specifically of like working with energies like Aphrodite for money. She can be worked with on Friday. And yes, she can be used for money rituals to help us be receptive to money or to attract money in a feminine way, which is through magnetism and receiving. Could be also you're very magnetic right now to opportunities, to manifesting things you want to manifest, particularly in relation to money and success. What's happening for pile 3 the next 7 days? South node of the moon, old karma. Yeah, I feel like you're actually closing that out. I feel like you're closing this cycle out of working through old or heavy karma, and you're moving into a much easier time, a much smoother time. Oh, I'm so sorry about the nose. Aries, the combative. Interesting. I feel like that's this two-faced energy, and this someone will make you try to do something against your will. So this could be an Aries around you that's really pushy, controlling, bossy. Oh, maybe they're like it's like a energy that you no longer, this could be a friend, family, or something that is no longer, excuse me, in line with where you're going, or they can't come with you where you're going because you're moving out of this old karma energy and of learning lessons and learning how to have standards and respect for yourself and not allow people in your life that will bully you or try to be controlling or pushy. You're moving, you could be ending this connection, whatever it may be specifically. And then we have Leo. So a lot of fire energy. You can have a lot of fire in your chart. These could be signs prevalent in your chart, or this could be tied in with this Aries as well. It's also giving it's time for you to take action, to be assertive, to move forward. So it's kind of like a balance with the feminine energy of being receptive and magnetic, taking initiative, being bold, being courageous, taking chances, okay, seizing opportunities and going for them. And wow, we have all 3 fire signs: Sagittarius, the world, explorer. Okay, so really focused on your goals this week and getting things done, feeling very motivated, a lot of motivation and energy coming in. And yeah, again, if for most of you this is around money, success, or victory in some area of your life in which there was some kind of struggle for some of you. Like I said, it could be legal or otherwise. Some of you, it could be this situation with negative people and overcoming that and having victory in standing up for yourself or moving away from those kind of people or telling them off if that needs to happen. Okay, and staying focused on your goals moving forward in this time of change and transition, of endings and new beginnings. So that's what I see for you for the week ahead. Oh, also one more thing with the Leo that fits with going out and having fun, like being extroverted, socializing, having a good time. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you many blessings. Do like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Well, don't burn your face. Oh, you're going to burn your face. Why do you do that? Pile number 2, you chose the Amalekite. So let's go ahead and see what's happening for you in the next 7 days. Tuning into pile number 2. Tuning into pile number 2's energy, Hecate. What do they need to know about the next 7 days? What's going on for pile number 2? Excuse me, in the next 7 days. May I be a clear channel to provide these messages. Hail and blessed be. No, Kitty. Wow, I wonder if this is going to come up for pile number 2. This came up for pile 1. It was. So endings, changes, transformations, reaping a harvest, closing out a major cycle in your life. Hagalaz. I feel like it was a difficult cycle. Closing out a really difficult cycle. A lot of hardships, a lot of hard lessons, a lot of difficulties. Some of you, I won't be surprised if the Tower card comes up, and we do have Ten of Swords at the bottom. Moving past a limitation, maybe even forcefully moved past limitations, or this is a part of the energy of the cycle you're closing out, not only of hardship and betrayal and pain, painful endings, painful cycles, but also like limitations, feeling limited, held back, restrained. Yeah, hangman, not moving forward, feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, feeling like there's no way out or no forward movement, but I feel that is going to break in the next 7 days. Yeah, somebody you might be feeling emotionally stuck or stagnant or even heavy. What is happening? What is with the kitties? Yesterday it was Obsidian. Now it's Momo. What's happening for pile number 2 over the next 7 days? What's happening with pile number 2 over the next 7 days? What do they need to hear? Okay, we have the Magician. So taking your power back instead of being a victim of the circumstances of life or feeling that way or feeling like life is just happening to you or working against you even, you are taking your power back, making necessary changes, making decisions to get out of this stuck place, the stuck energy, close out the cycle. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, some of you might be dealing with a manipulative family member, even a family member that might be, excuse me, trying to ask for money, but I feel like hardship doesn't always have to be money. So again, take what resonates. Closing out the cycle with a manipulative family member, 9 of Swords. Some of you could be somebody trying to manipulate with their mental health. Some people can manipulate that way. Like, oh, woe is me, I'm depressed, you need to do this for me or whatever. For some of you, you have been struggling with depression and anxiety around issues pertaining to money, stability, or a family member or family. Ace of Pentacles. But yeah, we have you shifting out of this energy. There's some kind of new opportunity for money. Okay, the end of this difficult cycle. King of Pentacles. Thank God. Love to see it. So, yeah, your stress and worry about money is coming to an end because you decided to shift your energy or take responsibility for something, or to um, shift your mental state to one that's more empowered, to realizing you can actually get out of your difficult situation and there is a way out. Let's see, did I do 2 rows for... No, I just did 1, so let's leave that. Some of you, this is a business opportunity, but if not business, it's just an opportunity for good money, stable income, a good job. What is happening for pile number 2 over the next 7 days? Siren. Yeah, you're very magnetic. It could have something to do with the full moon that's coming up too, because pile 1 got that message as well. Like you're magnetizing, or you're drawing to yourself what you need, and a lot of it has to do with shifting your state of mind into one that is like, yes, I can actually get out of the situation. I can manifest a job, money, income. There is a way out, a way forward. And it's shifted your whole energy, and it's closing out this cycle. Some of you, this may have involved healing your heart as well. This is a big heart healer. And it is also money, any kind of green or yellow stones. Brief illness. Some of you, I was going to say some of you may have, been laid off of work, or there was some kind of hold off work. And for some of you, it could even have been like illness, physical illness, struggle with mental illness, where you were not able to work, or you struggled with keeping work or getting any kind of work. Could even be tied in with stress. We have Lily with spiritual love. Okay, so you're going to be feeling a lot of love and support around you, or feeling that kind of connection with someone. For some of you, this job is going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. We have man. There's a male energy around you. This could be you, or this could be the other person in which you feel a strong spiritual bond or connection with. This could be romantic, it could be familial, it could be platonic. Letter, you're going to hear some kind of communication from this person. Maybe this person has been struggling with illness and you're going to reach out to them, or they're going to reach out to you. Good gent. Yeah, this is a good person that is dependable, that is going to be offering some kind of support during your time of transition, out of hardship. Yeah. We have a two-faced friend. It's not this person here. Like I said, there's a connection, but there is a two-faced person around you, somebody that is fake. Okay, only use this as confirmation if you're already intuiting that. What's happening for pile number 2 in the next 7 days? I'm hearing it will be revealed to you, or they will reveal themselves to you in some way. Okay, we have fair woman, dealing with a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. This can be you. This could be this two-faced person. Changes in your life. Moon, and we do have this full moon coming up, so that could be significant. Wow, we got Lily twice with spiritual love. Happiness. Yeah, you're getting out of depression. You're getting out of heaviness, lack, struggle, hardship. Divine grace. It's like the universe is giving you a break, or what analogy could I use? Like giving you a lift up, lifting you up. What's happening for pile number 2 in the next 7 days? Okay, that's enough for the tea leaves. That's all that's going to come out. What's happening? Yeah, there's definitely some kind of communication. that's going to lift you up or lift up your confidence. I feel like whatever this communication is from this man, whether it's you giving the communication or you receiving it, there's a need to keep it between the two of you, to not share it with anyone. What's happening for pile 2 over the next 7 days? Yeah, it's like there could be some kind of jealous energy around you. It may connect with that two-faced energy person. What's happening for pile 2 for the next 7 days? Psychic. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut feelings. Okay, trust it. Okay, there's things you need to release. And you know what that is. This could be habits, people, places, situations. It has a lot to do with releasing this difficult cycle and moving past it and moving into a new energy. Okay, communicate things clearly. Okay, a lot of communications happening this week, giving and receiving, important communications or deep, heartfelt communications, being receptive, listening, being a good listener, listening carefully, not jumping to conclusions, hearing what the other person has to say, hearing someone out. Okay, for some of you, this is a communication coming in from this man that is heartfelt communication or communication of the heart regarding love or just something of the heart. Doesn't have to be romantic love. Okay, what's happening for pile number 2 over the next 7 days? Okay, we have Venus, love and beauty. Okay, so definitely love, receiving a lot of love, receiving communications around love. Okay, and some of you, this could be just a friend or family expressing their love and concern for you or their appreciation of you. For others of you, it's romantic loves, deep spiritual connection, the mystic. Okay, we do have psychic, so you're being very psychically sensitive or deepening your spiritual gifts and abilities, deepening your spiritual connection this week. Okay, more vivid dreams. We have self and identity. So, like stepping more into your true nature and who you are rather than any expectations put upon you or that you feel are put upon you by society or whoever. Stepping into your true nature. Some of you might be just really into spirituality or things that other people would consider woo woo or out there, and you're feeling more comfortable. You're getting comfortable and embodying that more and leaning into it more and not caring what anybody thinks. Okay, some of you might be changing something with your appearance in the next 7 days. You might be like doing something different with your wardrobe or new clothes, something different with your makeup, your hair, your nails. You're doing something with your beauty, with your appearances. You're changing something up with it or putting more effort or energy into it, more self-care. One more. Learning and faith. Okay, you might be getting some kind of energy work done this week, or working on your chakras, or getting back into spiritual practices that work on your energy, like yoga. What else is there? Qigong, Tai Chi, breath work, meditating on the chakras or getting back into meditation or spiritual practices. Sound healing. What else? This could even be too getting back into some other kind of habit like working out or other things that take care of the body. Getting back into eating healthy. Okay, working with herbs, herbal healing. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. If you enjoyed this, I would appreciate it very much. And I appreciate you being here today. Thank you so much. Take care. Okay, pile number 3, you chose the Celestite. Tuning into pile number 3, Hecate, tuning into pile number 3. What is going on for number 3 for their next 7 days? May I be a clear channel by your power, hail, and blessed be. Pile number 3, what's going on for you for the next 7 days? I was so changes, movement, even travel. Where there's going to be some kind of obstacles or delays. But ultimately, this is going to be a good week for money for you. Okay, maybe you're waiting for some kind of money, or we're waiting for some kind of money to come in, and it's finally coming in this week after a delay. Maybe there's been a delay in work. Things were slow in work or with clients, and that is shifting in the next 7 days. You have movement with that. Some of you might need to travel for work. Or make changes. What's happening for pile 3 over the next 7 days? Okay, overcoming some kind of disappointment. Making a decision to move past disappointment. It could be some kind of disappointment around a family member, family, or something to do with work or money, or even a house. What's happening for pile number 3 over the next 7 days? Okay, we have 9 of Cups. Okay, getting some kind of wish fulfillment, or just feeling very fulfilled in the week ahead, feeling very happy, content, satisfied. Yeah, that fits with like moving out of that energy of dissatisfaction and disappointment. Okay, there's some kind of decision. We did see the Judgment card when I was shuffling the deck, so being confident or feeling confident in your ability to make a decision here, trying to decide between 2 different options. 10 of Cups. Some of you might be deciding between staying single or being in a relationship, sharing your cups with another person. Some of you, it's a decision around moving in with someone or having a family. Okay, so maybe this is like decision about a past person, whether or not to give them a second chance to move in together or be together or work things out. Tower. Yeah, I feel like there was a tower, or there will be a revelation of truth, or a very intense heart to heart or discussion that may involve reconciliation, forgiveness. I want to clarify the tower. Can we see more about this tower? Can we clarify why the tower is here? Wow, this could be, yeah, definitely like relationship, communication coming in quick. I guess for some of you, it could be contract. We did talk about things moving forward with money. But it's something happening quick, sudden, unexpected, takes you by surprise. But it's positive, it's truth being revealed. This person is coming, communicating the truth here. Could be also really intense, like attraction or chemistry. Okay, but whatever this is, it's a positive tower. I do feel like the tower always is positive, even if it doesn't always feel that way. Because sometimes it can be painful, but this feels like something that's going to lift you up. You're going to be feeling on top of the world. It's more like an unexpected, sudden, I don't know, communication, or with intense emotions, or like your walls kind of crumbling down, right? In a good way. Overcoming some kind of obstacle or indecisiveness. Could be this other person coming in that is overcoming an obstacle or indecisiveness and coming towards you. What's happening for pile number 3 over the next 7 days? House. Okay, swear to God, I was thinking house. I should have said it. Whoa. Okay, so maybe troubles around a house or worries around a house. Maybe you're in my situation. Maybe this is my pile and there's worry about your house not selling. Maybe you're trying to sell a house, or there's some kind of issues with the house that is stressing you out. Book, secrets to be revealed. Great fortune. Man, I feel like I'm projecting now what I want to see. Theft. Okay, so if you're, some of you might be coming into some kind of money. That can also be the 10 of Cups here, and we did see that here with up here with the runes, and you need to keep it quiet because somebody might try to steal or obtain what's not theirs. It could be some kind of covetous energy around you. So yeah, just keep it quiet. Also be careful of frauds or scams. Beware of anyone trying to offer you anything that sounds too good to be true as well, and make sure you're using discernment and looking into things closely, making sure it's not a scam or something fraudulent. Could tie in with the house, like if you're like looking for contractors or somebody to help fix something on your house, look into it carefully. They might, don't let them, I think the way it's supposed to work is like when you hire somebody, like you pay them half, and then when they're done with the job, then you finish paying the other half or something like that. You know what I mean? Don't pay everything up front. What else do we have coming through? That's all I'm getting with that. So let's move on to the tea leaves. What's happening for pile number 3 over the next 7 days? What's happening for pile number 3 over the next 7 days? What's happening for pile number 3 over the next 7 days? Come on, give us a... Oh! Okay, we got a whole bunch. I'll take it because if I don't, what'll happen is I'll be shuffling and nothing's going to come out. And this one deck, I don't pull from it. They've got to pop out just because there's so many cards in here. Okay, so we have a whole bunch. A whole lot. April. I'm not sure what the significance of April, but something significant with April. Maybe it has to do with this person coming in from the past. Maybe you met in April. Maybe you disconnected in April. Maybe you started having house troubles in April. Something with April. Okay, maybe things started slowing down with money in April and now they're moving again. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. We have karma. You will reap what you have sown, good or bad. Do not be tempted to lower your standards, so don't compromise on what you want in a partner or even what you're wanting in somebody to fix your house or in a house or even if you're selling your house. Don't be tempted to lower your price too low out of impatience or a slow market. It is a slow market right now. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. I feel for most of you this is material wealth. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. I mean, some of you could be having a baby. There could be somebody in your family or having a baby or conceiving, or there's talk about this, or you're getting pregnant, so be careful if you don't want that to happen. Could also be the birth of a new business or even a new, I feel like it could even be like a renewal of the connection that we were talking about earlier, confirmation, a stubborn, aggressive person. This could be you. This could be this other person here with the love here, or it could be this, for some of you where it resonated that you're needing to hire a contractor, a plumber, an electrician. So you're going to need to stand your ground. Again, with the don't lower your standards. There could be somebody being pushy and aggressive with trying to get you to lower your standards in some way, lower your price, or maybe they want to increase their price, or maybe they're pushing you on some detail of what you want done with the work on your house, pushing you to do something different than what you want to do, something like that. Things will not always be this way. Change is coming. Yeah, I think every pile got like changes, transformation. Although yours isn't like a major ending, it's just things shifting. Nothing dramatic. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. This could be you. This could be the other person here in this connection. Or this could even be the contractor here, or somebody trying to obtain what you have. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Yeah, so it's like the end of this period of things being slow and things are moving again. You need to defend yourself. Yeah, you need to stand up for yourself and stick to your boundaries, and especially against this aggressive and stubborn person, or the person trying to defraud you or manipulate or steal. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start, a new beginning, a fresh start in a relationship, in a in business, in money, career. It's time to act. Now's not the time to hesitate or to sit on our laurels. I don't think I've ever said that. Sit on our laurels. It sounds like something from the 1800s. It's time to take action, to get busy. So a lot to do in the week ahead, December. Yeah, maybe a lot to do maybe until December, or For some of you, you might be pregnant and the due date is December, or the person you know that's pregnant. Or maybe this is, when things really take off with this, for those of you that this is like you're getting back together with somebody, reconciling. Maybe you really make a commitment or move in together in December, or something about December. Maybe you end up conceiving in December. Love, deep affection, and caring. Like I said, this person coming in is being genuine, the one wanting to reconcile. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay, so don't get too much up in your head. Okay, meditate to bring clarity, connect with nature, ground. What's happening for pile number 3 in the next 7 days? What's happening for pile number 3 over the next 7 days? Oh, I was going to say something about that because I saw it and look, it just popped out. Spiritual cleansing, so it might be good to do a cleanse this week. Help push, the universe is pushing the stagnancy out, and give it a little extra push by doing a spiritual cleanse on yourself and on your home. Yeah, you want to transmute that stagnant energy that you're moving out of. Yeah, home. Transmute the energy in your home by doing a spiritual cleanse. And I keep seeing guides, and I was like wanting to connect that with the selenite, because the selenite is connected with angels. It's connecting with higher guides, spirit guides, spiritual connection and communication. Bringing the energy of your spirit guides or spirit team into your home. Bring more prayer into your home. Give gratitude, thanks. Alrighty, transformation. Every pile got this. So common theme for the week for everybody is major changes, transformations. The first 2 piles were more like dramatic endings, beginnings, big changes. And this is more just like a subtle shift. Gratitude, yeah, I was saying that. Give gratitude, give thanks. Didn't I say that? Home. Okay, so maybe you want to light some candles in your home, do some candle work, incorporate that with the cleansing. Maybe light a candle to your ancestors, to your guides, and make a place for them if you don't already have, or if you have a place for them and you've been neglecting it, you're being asked to be more regular with your work with them, with praying, with connecting to your guides, your ancestors, your deities, to make a place for them in your home if you haven't already. What's happening for pile number 3 in the next 7 days? What's happening for pile 3 over the next 7 days? Final cards. I feel like that wants to come out. Saturn, limits and lessons. Yeah, you're moving past limitations. You went through, like you're switching out of this cycle of things not moving, things being stuck, feeling limited, constrained. You're learning those lessons. Those were lessons that you needed to learn, and you are overcoming that, and you are expanding. Things are moving for you again, shifting. Okay, there may have been some heavy lessons. Okay, maybe that's why also the spiritual cleansing, they need to cleanse your energy in your home to get that energy out. Chance and opportunity, yeah. You're moving from limitation to opportunity, things opening up. Where doors were closed and paths were closed, they're opening up. You may have done a road opener. But nonetheless, whether you did or you didn't, things are opening up for you where they were previously stuck or unmoving. Again, it's like things were stuck and unmoving, so you could do some inner healing. Okay, you may need to still do some inner healing, but I feel like this relates more to the energy being stuck. Or maybe you need to do some inner healing after being in that energy, if you didn't while you were in it. resources, and values. So what do you value? How do you value yourself, your home, your time? Okay, some of you might be rethinking, like, if you charge for services or products, what is the true value of your services and products? Um, what is the value of you yourself in relationships and what you expect? Okay, what you value in other people, what's important to you, so priorities, what's important to you to prioritize in your life. Okay, what resources do you most need at this time? So this could also tie in with budgeting money for those of you that need to budget. I do feel for most of you, because of this restriction, that is the case. I don't know if anybody here is just rolling in the money where they don't have to. Even if you are rolling in the money, you should budget. That's how people get broke when they win the lottery, because they just think, oh, I have all this money, I don't have to budget, I can just be an idiot with my money, and then next thing you know, they're homeless and they've lost everything. Everybody needs to budget. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. Give a thumbs up if you like this. Let me comment. Let me know if this resonated. And I will see you next time. Take care.